Welcome back to Beyond Black, Part 11. Thank you for journeying with us thus far. Our journey beyond black has led us to the words of Yahusha Mashiach when he said, "I was not sent except to the lost sheep of the house of Yashra'al." Matthew 15:24. His words can't be dismissed as they often are, even by those who claim to love him. Many have come to erroneously believe that true Yashra'al, the bloodline descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the father of the 12 tribes, have been replaced by the church. We, as the so-called blacks, must realize the severity of our disobedience and the consequences for breaking our covenant with Yahweh. Our breaking Yah's covenant didn't dissolve it. It brought about penalties written therein. Because of our breach, our identity has been usurped. Not only does the church claim to be Yashra'al, but there's also the Mormons, the modern-day Anglo-Saxons, Celtic, Germanic, Scandinavian people, aka Christian Identity Ministries, that makes this assertion as well. Others hold to the notion of British Israelism, a doctrine that claims the people of Western and Northern Europe directly descend from the 10 lost tribes of ancient Yashra'al, and there's the descendants of the Khazars currently in the land that have the world believing they are the true descendants of Jacob. Simply put, the identifiers clearly laid out in scripture details who Yah's people are. The truth is that this debate won't last much longer. The Most High will set the record straight and dispel all lies. There's a reason why the full text of scripture isn't taught in churches or seminaries in true biblical context, and many sermons are taught from the New Testament. Think on this. If the whole of scripture were taught in context, from a non-biased perspective, what would be revealed is that the emperor has no clothes, and the status quo tumbles as the walls of Jericho. There are many sincere, honest, genuine brothers and sisters, and Gentiles alike, seekers of truth in the Christian religion, that are unaware that the truth has been systematically and deliberately hidden from them. There are men and women, leaders that have sided with the forces of darkness, that have chosen to believe not the truth but rather a lie, and there are those that just don't know. In the fullness of time, Yah will reveal all things. Romans 11 states that Yah has not cast away his people. Yashra'al's future salvation is sure, and it warns Gentile nations not to boast. There are many passages of scripture that speaks to the veracity that we are the people of the book. Those that are woke, awakened to the truth, know that Yah's laws, Yah's instructions, his guardrail for life are not done away with. Those that believe they are deceived. Concerning Yashra'al, scripture says this, "And Yahusha said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his esteem, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." Matthew 19:28, cited again in Luke 22:28 through 30. Referring to Yashra'al, the closing book of Revelation states, "Then I heard the number of those who were sealed, 144,000 from all the tribes of Yashra'al." Revelation 7:4. It had a great high wall with 12 gates, and with 12 angels at the gates. On the gates were written the names of the 12 tribes of Yashra'al. Revelation 21:12. As Beyond Black reflects on the teachings in Revelation and throughout all of scripture regarding so-called blacks, as the people of Yah, we find a rich tapestry woven with hope, faith, and love. Yahuwah's everlasting covenant with Yashra'al remains. His faithfulness has endured throughout history and will continue. This isn't to the exclusion of other nations. Yahuwah has a part for them in his kingdom as well. We are awakened to who we are, and no one will take our identity from us again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification button, and join us as we journey beyond black to part 12.